some of the ways they made throws. I mean, some of the throws Patrick Mahomes
The sidearm throw is indescribable.
Indescribable. The guy arms and throw it was insane. But even on these last plays, and I know we'll get on the defense about this, I don't understand why, as a receiver, you give me a free release in those situations. That's all I'm looking for. That's all I'm looking for. Like if you get up on me and you press me, just press me, and you got somebody over the back, over top of me, because, to stop the deep passes, then you'll make that a much more difficult throw. So giving those releases, free releases at the end, I didn't understand why.
Listen, it was tremendous heart on the part, but like you talked about, poise, heart. Both of them ran for more than 65 yards, Patrick Mahomes and Josh Allen. Okay, they were flinging the football all over the field. Each was in pressurized moment, didn't blink at all.
Yeah.
And where the shame comes in for Buffalo, remember, Poyer and Micah Hyde got offended. I think it was those two when they lost to New England.
Yes.
And the reporter asked about the fact that, he only, they only threw the ball 3 times and stuff like that. They should have been a little bit offended because obviously they held New England to, minimal points and they still lost the game and it wasn't their fault. You should be ashamed of yourself last night. The entire defense. Josh Allen is a 25-year-old quarterback.
Yeah.
And this dude took you to the AFC Championship game last year and was on the verge of taking it to you. He answered the call. I mean, every pressurized situation you could possibly be confronted by, he was and stood up. And, oh, by the way, in the end, you know what he was begging for? Just give me the ball back.
Yeah.
Just get me the ball. I already delivered for you, okay, on 2 separate occasions, not needing a field goal, needing a touchdown.
Yeah.
I already delivered for you twice in the last 2 minutes. He did everything but get on his knees on national television in front of the defense and beg them, just give me the ball. Just give me the ball. That's all I ask. Give me the ball back. And with 13 seconds left, first of all, he didn't have to do that because he wants you to stop him with 13 seconds left. And then after that, give me the ball back. Let him kick a field goal. Just let him out. Keep him out of the end zone. You couldn't do that as the #1 defense. The Buffalo Bills, that defense, they should be sick to their stomachs. And you let down, what a moment. You talk about a moment that's missed. Can we really sit here as former football players, can y'all really sit here and say a moment like that will present itself again?
No, that's the scary thing.
I don't know if you can ever predict because of how Josh Allen played. As great as I think he is, I don't know if you can ever predict he'll play like that again. That's how phenomenal he was. And you wasted it because you couldn't stop Patrick Mahomes with 13 seconds left from getting 50 damn yards.
In the moment.
It's unbelievable,
like,
man.
I had a buddy of mine, when he throws that touchdown pass to Gabe Davis with 13 seconds left, a buddy of mine, Dave Phelps, texted me, goes, what did I just witness? And I said, the takeover. Because it felt like that, just the way he imposed his will. And then it seemed like Patrick got the ball back and said, hold on. Like, not just yet. I'm still on. I said last week, if Josh Allen wins, he sits at the top of the throne. Patrick Mahomes said, no, that's still my seat. And the crazy thing for me, walking away from the game even more, Irv, is this. If you're a team in the AFC and you don't have a quarterback that you honestly believe can go face-to-face with one of those two guys, you don't have a chance. You don't have a chance. Both of them are that good.
And one of the things I thought about is, and we'll talk about this, Aaron Rodgers, don't come over to the AFC. These boys are here now.
Don't go to that division.
And we're going to get into that. We're going to get into that.
So we're going to limit all
and there's Joe Burrow, and there's Lamar, and Herbert.
And now Joe Burrow goes to KC. We'll see if he can hang too.
Stay out of this thing right here.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.